So ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Betty Noonan, CMO of Panasonic.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for inviting me. Hi, everybody. I'm so grateful that I didn't trip on my gown coming out the back. That's all I can say. Nihongo ga skoshi wakarimasu, demo maru joju za arimasen. I work for a very large Japanese company. I speak very poor Japanese. I understand it a little bit, but I'm not very good at it. But konnichiwa. It's good to see you all. Pete invited me to come into the session for the last couple of days and come in and do a little talk for you. And unfortunately, I have to scoot right out again, so I'll be brief. I wanted to share a little bit of a story about what Panasonic is up to today and hopefully get some feedback from you. So we're all about creating the systems that enable new customer experiences. Today in the world of marketing, it's about storytelling and content and digital ecosystems. You can barely take a breath to catch up with all the change that's happening in the world today. So we have the great honor to be able to take these kind of experiences and enable our customers, and I hope to show you how in just a second. A little bit of myth changing, if I could. Panasonic is known for great plasma TVs, and many of you have them in your family room, I'm sure. But the truth is, Panasonic is a $80 billion worldwide electronics company, $10 billion here in the US, and 85% of that business is in B2B. So nobody would know that about Panasonic, so thank you for giving me my little infomercial here. But I want to tell you a little bit about what we're doing for the future with our partners, many great brands in the automotive and avionics industry, the sports entertainment industry, to enable new customer experiences. I'll click forward here. So going back about 4 years, AEG approached us, and this was a new business initiative for us, and you'll see why this is relevant when I get to the end of the presentation. We went into AEG, and they asked for a technology electronics partner to come in and basically reinvent the experience at LA Live. So we did everything from the big boards in the stadium and the back room. I always show the back room because this is where the content comes from. These are where our systems enable the content to get pushed out into consumer enticing venues like this, the big scoreboard at LA Live. And this is 4 years ago, and I'm going to tell you what we've done in terms of developing the technology from then. So we partnered with the folks at AEG in the Staples Center. Back to the behind the scenes, it's not only the content management, this is kind of the control hub where we run almost everything in the digital signage all around LA Live and also all the way through to the security systems and solutions. We expanded the consumer experience into their theater area, same thing, point of sale, digital signage, security systems and solutions, and also right into the JW Marriott Hotel, where you go from everything from the point of sale system to the TVs in your room to the irons in the closet are all Panasonic. So this was our big experiment 4 years ago in developing total solutions that enabled the folks at LA Live to bring new experiences to life within that venue, whether it's in the sports stadium or in the hotel room. Now, fast forward a little bit, and I should say we go back a long way in the avionics industry, and nobody knows this. Well, I shouldn't say nobody. Most people don't know this about Panasonic. We started a business in avionics about 10 years ago, which has developed into an over $2.5 billion global entity today, and that is in-flight entertainment systems. And now the communication systems that we're all loving and dreading at the same time that are going live in airplanes, because the airplanes are now connected, so you don't have to put your smartphones away. Not all of them, but they're coming. This is an example of some of our great partners in the industry, but if you think about what's happening in this industry, it's going from just being entertained to being connected, to being able to be more productive, to work. I would love to be able to put my work away when I'm on the plane, but it's just not practical, right? So in the avionics industry, we're enabling new customer experiences with everything from premium audio solutions to work from home solutions, connectivity to your tablet device, and so on and so forth. And if you've ever had the pleasure to fly on like a Singapore airline or something like that, you can get some sense for what the first class Panasonic experience is all about. But that's another environment where we're working with our partners, United Airlines, Delta Airlines, Singapore Airlines, Emirates, to help them, to enable them to bring new experiences into the plane. Interesting enough, it's a fact that I love, Panasonic beams satellite down versus the ground up to the plane. Therefore, we can enable these experiences over the ocean. So we were able to stream live the 2012 London Olympics to the plane with our partners from Sports 24. Kind of fun. New things happening in a plane. One of my favorites is redefining the experience in automotive. Panasonic is also a leading partner in the automotive industry to all the big auto manufacturers. We do everything from premium audio to the Panasonic invented the rear seat thing that comes down where you strap your kids into their car seats and you put the Disney movie on. So in-car entertainment systems from way back when, and continues to build out this industry. This is the hottest mobile device, if you will, to be found, is the car right now. And a lot of the things we're doing is to reinvent the experience. Two examples I would point out here is, one is we partner with great music brands. Abbey Road Studio was the most recent, Fender, Blue Note, where we take their brand sound, we work with their sound engineers, our engineers with their engineers, and we co-create a sound for an automaker, and we take that to the BMWs, Mini Coopers of the world, et cetera. This is a car that we showcased at CES. And we give the automakers an idea about how to change the audio experience in the car. That's one that is a particular favorite of mine. The other one is Aupeo. We purchased a German company just last year so that we could, today it's streaming audio content, tomorrow it'll be much, much more globally. So key is global. So our airline partners and the automotive industry, they're global. So we have to have global content management solutions. The other one that I love and some hate is, it's called head-up displays. And I'm like, somebody needs to correct that grammatically. I think it's heads-up display, but our engineers keep insisting it's head-up. Do you want to keep your head up while you're driving, or heads up, you're going to get hit? Either way. Head-up driving. If anybody has seen these displays or have these displays, it's all about distracted driving and avoiding distracted driving. So instead of having this console over here where your eyes go like that to look here, or unfortunately looking down at your phone, everything is in front of you. Everything is actually displayed in front of you in a head-up display. Talk about a new experience in driving. I personally get sick when I look at it, but I feel like I'm going to get over that. So hopefully. And then we take those partnerships, and again, this is all about enabling our partners to deliver new experiences so they can continue to grow. So one of the areas that we're looking at, we have partnerships with all the major automotive manufacturers. So we're trying to bring new ideas for solutions into the dealership itself. So security solutions, let me click ahead here, interactive touch displays, and stadium-type displays inside the automotive dealership as well, which, by the way, with some of our camera technology, facial recognition technology, et cetera, can recognize you going into the dealership and display something fun from your experience in the future. So that's another way that we're looking at expanding our relationships. And I put this up here because everybody loves to talk about Tesla. Tesla and Elon Musk are great partners of Panasonic, have been since he came up with this concept many years ago. And those tiny little batteries down there that power that great big car, thousands and thousands of them into a battery pack that enables the Tesla to go. So talk about enabling new customer experiences. You can't even buy a car like this in a showroom, right? In New Jersey, you've heard that on the news. So we have some fabulous partners. Now, going all the way back to the beginning, we reinvented the experience at LA Live. Just last week, Texas Motor Speedway, which is a huge partner of Panasonic, just announced something called Big Hoss. I don't know if you saw that floating around Twitter, got its own handle. It's the world's largest 1080p outdoor billboard, but what's more important for us at Panasonic is not the board. It's the content management solution. We actually run the show at Texas Motor Speedway, and we actually produce it. So we're producing our own content with our partners and giving the track a new experience. And this one is if you've never seen a board like this, it's absolutely phenomenal. And on May 3rd, I'm trying to get off really quick because I know we're short for time, but on May 3rd, we'll be lighting up Churchill Downs. So the Kentucky Derby, the most exciting 2 minutes of sports, just got more fun. And this will be the largest Ultra HD outdoor billboard in the world to change. And it's the first time that the people who are, you watch them on TV, they're sitting there drinking mint juleps, and they can't actually see the race. So this will be the first time that those folks in track will actually, because this starts at 80 feet off the ground. And again, it's the content management system, which is really exciting about these kind of areas. So that's all I had to say. Just give you a little bit different perspective on the Panasonic you thought you knew, and talk a little bit about what we're doing to enable our partners to deliver new experiences.
Good.
Thank
Excellent.
you.
Betty. All right, one or two quick questions. All right. So, oh, you got the clicker back. You
I am
didn't take it with you.
delivering
Thank
the
you so much.
clicker. Richard
We're on
said
a tight
to deliver
budget
that
here.
to
Thank
you. Yeah.
So a couple quick questions. Great stuff. So you as CMO, what role have you played in helping make all these new things happen?
Well, it's a great question. So I've spent a tremendous amount of my time when I first came into the company, which is just 2 years ago, to kind of engineer the, kind of lay the land and put the strategy in place to get there. I've got my team, all they do is think about content and storytelling. But I personally have gone into the businesses that run these different areas, our avionics business, our automotive business, et cetera, to help them develop the customer experience strategy. Because we're a hardware company and electronics companies, and there's a lot of fascinating engineers in the company. So I walk in the room and I'm pretty unique. But I went personally to try and develop the strategy with them.
I know you need to run. One quick final advice, room full of CMOs, kind of lesson learned, something to help them avoid making a mistake or do the right thing?
I don't know about making mistakes, but because we're all going to make those, because the world, it's kind of like somebody turned it upside down, right? And, it's like, what happened to the media? The only advice I would give is, stay the course, pilot everything, try everything, and stay obsessed about your customers. Obsessed, because that's the one thing that holds true for marketing, right? Despite what era or decade you've grown up in the marketing, is stay true to your customer, and that'll lead the way.
Beautiful. Betty, thank you
you
very much. Betty Noonan, everybody.
Thank you very much. Okay.